Hey, hi, hello there, I'm DilyDaly, and this is the Witchfire Wednesday for, I don't know what day. I don't know, February, somewhere in February. So, I should preface, I attempted to record this video a second ago, and found out that it was not recording my audio. This microphone, this right here, this audio, wasn't recording, unfortunately. So, I'm back. I'm here. Welcome, Rogue-lite Power Hour for Wednesday, Witchfire Wednesday. Thank you for all the support on video 10, or Witchfire 10, or however you want to look at it. Check out the Discord, check out the Twitch. Trying to make community videos a thing, but if you guys don't suggest anything, I'm not going to upload a community video, because there isn't a community suggesting a video. Yeah, check out the Discord for upload schedule. Check out the Discord for something. I'm getting there. I'm trying to remember. For upload schedule, if we got to 10 people, or 14. I think it was 14. If we got up to 14, 3, 4, no, 5. If we get up to 15 people, including myself and my friends, we'll be having a bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, we'll have a vote to decide what the Discord server icon will be. Okay, they'll be procured by my friend section. If you haven't seen the Discord announcement video, check it out. It's right at the top, or not at the top. I should put it on the homepage. I'll do that. I'll do that after I'm done recording this. I'm pre-recording this, but I actually have some stuff I want to talk about. Or for the most part. Check out the Twitch. I have a VOD from last week that will be up on YouTube, so if you don't want to check out the Twitch, wait till Friday and the VOD will be up. Is that everything? Yeah. Alright. So let's get into this. So like I said, I know I'm repeating myself. Welcome to Rogue-lite Power Hour. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me today. I'm pre-recording this because I want to work on editing videos. So on my days off, I'm going to spend one day streaming. I'm going to try to stream for at least 6 hours. I selected the wrong thing. Well, that's annoying. Right, I'm using Hailstorm for the first time here. Well, I wasn't trying to do Isle of Damned, but since we're here, I guess we'll do this. Haven't done Isle of the Damned in, Jesus, a long time. I actually haven't done this with you guys. Supply key, really? So, Isle of the Damned. You know, we're gonna run around and do these first. There used to be these, are they down? I think they're down. What's up here? There is an Easter egg and stuff for this map where you'd open up the tower and a whole bunch of other stuff would happen. But I already opened up the tower, did the puzzle and everything from before the update. So I don't know if there's any new stuff. I haven't done the tower yet because it was too difficult for me and I took a long break from this game by that point. So we're just going to walk around while I talk. Okay, there's guys down there. I'll get down there right now. Show them what's what. Supply chest key. Nah, I can... Okay. I should have just shot him. Blood transfer. Pop this, go back up, open the supply key, or open with the supply key. I wonder if this whole area will probably be... I'll do that in a moment. I see there's a lot of torches. And I saw those were on fire. So I'm gonna open up this chest. And then I'll do those. Feathers. Awesome, I get another upgrade. Should I have safe deposit on the Arcana? No, Witchfire clusters. Map. Okay. I'm gonna ignite these. I'm assuming there's 3. Where would the third one be? Lit 2. That's just one, like, in there. Or on the way up, maybe? Can't interact with these. Maybe inside? I shouldn't miss it by that much, right? Start of the courtyard. I might be spending way too much time trying to do this. But I must. Not really. But I'm going to. It's not these. Why does that... Is this just a texturing thing? These keep looking weird. Okay, now that these are lit, what does that mean? Symbols on the ground. If I keep going down this way... Maybe it's like on the back end. I walked past it earlier. Looking for a stick. Can't find it. I'd imagine it's somewhere super easy to spot, and I've just walked past it 4 times. You guys are screaming at me. Leave a comment with a timestamp. Let me know where I missed it. But I'm just gonna move on. Go around doing the usual. We're gonna go down this back end. Get some more of the usual stuff. And we're gonna specifically do that so that way we can go do the mini boss encounter at the back end of the map. Oop. You came in the wrong spot. Bang, you're not dead. That's something. Boo, boo, boo. That's a lot of guys. Okay, this is one thing, that's another. What is that? Is that another... What is that? Is that a madness orb? It is. Oh, I love this sniper. Did it explode yet? Yeah. And I'll come down. Oh, hi. As usual, this weapon is cracked as hell in my hands. Alright. But now the stuff I want to talk about. Well, it's not really stuff per se. I should lay off Basilisk for a little bit. As much as I want to level it up, I should really remember my ammo reserves here. But the I'm picking up that supply key. I don't know why I skipped it. Hang on. We're gonna... That was just lucky. Just 10 gold? Really? Where's the last guy here? No way you're just gonna spawn a couple dudes, Not give me a DS full. Waste my ammo. Bing. Saw another guy right there. Nope. Oh no, I'll still do that. But last elixir. Maybe I should have done more stamina. I already have a lot. I'll do both. I'll use the feathers on that. I'm saying I've so much lately. Alright. How do I do this again? Do I kill the dude? Or do I like interact with something and then this thing whole starts? It's like interact with that, come back this way. Something. What's up, dog? Frick. I don't have any stamina. Are we serious? Oh, he lived long enough to activate this. Got him. So little health, so little damage. Not popping my last yet. Maybe I should have and then picked that one up, so technically that would have been last. Eh. I swear you can get something to spawn here. I should really go hit an ammo chest, but... What's up, dog? The most physics I've ever seen that have. Alright, but yeah, I did want to talk about some stuff. Some stuff I already talked about in a couple other videos, but I wanted to appropriately segment these thoughts, okay? And these will come up again in a later video because I was talking to Section about it. But I've been watching anime, okay? I've talked about this in 20 Minutes Till Dawn, I've talked about this again in Shogun Showdown. One of the anime I watched was The Invisible Man and the soon-to-be wife, and his soon-to-be wife. Okay, the reason why that's important is because I enjoy watching romance anime. I enjoy rom-com. I'm that guy. Okay, and I genuinely enjoy it. Okay, I want to make that clear because my enjoyment of said anime is because, surprisingly, most rom-coms are a little too stereotypical. They're about high schoolers, and I can't care enough. Not care enough. I can't care at all. This is Divine Chest. I need 30 essence. I need some more. Okay, that doesn't count as a kill. Where enemies? Got another elixir. Okay, where are the enemies at? Oh, they're on that end. See, that's what I was looking for. Valuables hide among the debris, challenging even the sharpest eyes to discern. So I'll go back around. I'll do it now, actually, since I'm closer here. Anyway, I wanted to complete some thoughts, because I recently went through my Shogun Showdown video where I talked about it the most, and I felt like I talked nonsense and was too spread out. So I'll talk about it right here now before I get distracted doing this. The Invisible Man, the soon-to-be wife, and his soon-to-be wife is very good because I enjoy the complexity in some of the characters, which to me was surprising. Because, like I said, most rom-coms are high school oriented and aren't as interesting. There it is. And aren't very interesting, in my opinion. Most rom-com anime. Hang on, let me look. Boom, 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 boom. Easy clear. Haha. You know what? And we're good, right? No, there's probably more. Let's keep looking. So, yeah, it's more mature. It's more the characters are more complex, and I get to read into things a bit more particularly about the characters rather than the relationship. So, I know most people like to look at the relationship and, you know, they start shipping, they start doing whatever. Honestly, the main couple is interesting enough as is, at least in my opinion. Because, I'll be honest, I thought I was going to dislike the main guy, the Invisible Man himself. I think his name's Akira, or that's his first name. I don't remember his last name. But I thought I wasn't going to like him. Because he's too... I thought he was going to be, like, stereotypical good man guy person that women would be drawn to as, like, the typical, oh, women don't date for looks, they date for personality, exhibit A, invisible guy. I actually specifically said this in the Shogun Showdown video, where I also highlighted a character like Ghost, where women like him because of his draws, of his personality, of his voice. Let's be honest, it's his voice. And so, and I don't fault anyone for that. You know, it's, I'd say natural, but the level of interest in that character for a voice seems kind of excessive. Like, it goes beyond saying that it's warranted, if that makes sense. Okay, so is this done now? It is. Awesome. Do I have enough divine essence? I can see that on the bottom. Nope, I need 30. So now I go up this way? Yeah. And I should hit an ammo chest. I can see one on the way. I didn't know there was 3 of those. I got a lot of stuff doing that. Yeah. Anyway. So I thought I wasn't going to like the main character. But I ended up actually liking him quite a bit. Because he's not stereotypical perfect flawless man. Like the involvement of his not a stereotype, his characteristic that he is invisible is actually very important to his character. I thought, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was going to be man written by a woman style, like perfect man, can do no wrong type of thing. I thought I could. But I was wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong because that makes me enjoy the show a bit more. Because there's a moment in the show that really defined it for me. I believe it's in episode 3. Maybe it's in episode 2, in the second half of episode 2. But in one of the episodes, the Invisible Man asks... I think they're dating at this point. I don't remember, though. The Invisible Man asks out Shizuka. So Akira asks out Shizuka, who is the blind soon-to-be bride. And he asks her out to a blackout dinner. At least I believe that's what they call it in the show. It's a dinner where the restaurant is made to be pitch black at the time of service. So he suggested they go because he wanted to know what it was like in her world, was how he put it. He seems to be naturally drawn to situations and kind of just new experiences, as I would put it. He seems to be very interested in those things, in new things. And I feel like the reason why he acts so adventurous, I'm going to get really psychoanalytical here, okay? Very unnecessarily, because it's I don't know what the writer was thinking. I will never know. What the hell? Why are we doing that? There's an ammo. Where? Oh, I just walked past it. I walked past it on purpose before, but should I open the other one too? How much ammo do I have? 280. No, I think I'm good. Thank you. Oh, I thought I broke that one too. I did not. Okay, I'll do this later. Okay. So yeah, that's part of his character that I like. Is specifically the reason why I think he's so adventurous. Okay, and this is me, kind of like, how'd I put, this is me guessing and overanalyzing how he acts. Is the reason why he's so adventurous to this degree is because he feels like he can be adventurous around Shizuka, his girlfriend, because he feels like he can be himself, or more of himself, when he's with her, which he says so himself to a degree. But what I mean by he can be more of himself is he can take the time to discover more about himself than being his characteristic, than being the invisible man. Okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean, when he was growing up, he had some stuff happen to him. That's amazing. Okay, does that spawn a familiar? No, I have to go down the tower. Okay. Is there an extra heal? There is. Yep, that. Okay. Let me go do this. Anyway, I should get that ammo chest before I hop in here. Okay, I'm gonna hit that other ammo chest before I come back around. But, yeah. The reason why he can feel as though he can be more adventurous and really discover himself and be into new interests and experiences is because she sees him. And he wants to know more about himself. And what I mean by he sees him is because when he was younger, he had this traumatic event. Where said traumatic event made him scared of the dark. Okay, he went on a... what is it called? Apparently this is fairly... I don't know if it's popular in Japan or if it just happens to be a very popular trope. But he went on what's called a test of courage in his younger years when he was a kid. Okay? It may be like elementary school, late elementary school, right before junior... or, yeah, early elementary school, right? He was still a child. And he goes to... I should do this. I'll sit in front of this paused so I can finish my thought very quickly, okay? So, I'll go like that. Okay, so we're going to do this first, the secret thing, then we'll go down the tower. Maybe even do the divine, because we have a lot of essence. Do we have enough essence? Unbound. We have 27. No, we need to do this first. Okay, anyway. As I was saying, from the beginning, let's get this a full thought. I really enjoy the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife because Akira, the Invisible Man, is not stereotypical, is not perfect man number 54, is not the stereotypical, oh, women like him for his personality because obviously you can't see him, kind of like how Ghost is. So it doesn't matter. They're both hot and too much of like flawless, like too flawless. That's what I thought. That's how I thought Akira was. But Akira he's a little bit more complicated, and I'll actually say this, and I'll actually break it down for you, in case you're like me, and hearing that makes you want to die. So, basically, Akira, okay? Also, I'll add on time to the Rogue-lite Power Hour, just so we're not sitting here for 20 minutes, and then I do nothing for the next hour, because I'm dumb. And I stop on an hour because I'm recording this ahead of time of work, so I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, anyway. So, Akira, not perfect, flawless man written by a woman, not performative, whatever. Okay, let me explain. Basically, Akira has complexities to him that are written into his character. because this basic characteristic is what's driven a lot of his characteristics of how he acts, psychologically speaking. Specifically, it's pointed out in the scenario that when he is eating, okay, for instance, he doesn't immediately swallow his food or eat very quickly because he has ingrained it in himself that it is very strange for food to be eaten and then immediately eaten, and then before it turns invisible in his mouth to be swallowed down his throat. Okay? Because you can see it. You can see it all happening before it turns invisible. Now, the way that's explained away scientifically in that world is that invisible people release particles that make themselves invisible. It doesn't work on living things. It only works on dead things like food or inanimate objects like clothes. And he explains this, that when he's eating food, he holds it in his mouth for a couple seconds, it turns invisible, and then he can eat normally. Now, the reason I point that out is that's a very basic thing. If pointed out really early on, which I think it is. I think it's in the second episode. No, that might be in the third, after his trauma is explained. If that was explained beforehand, you would think that moment is just kind of dumb. Oh, it's dumb flaw. But because it happens after the explanation of his trauma, which I explained a moment ago, he goes on... I didn't finish the thought. Earlier, I said that he goes on a test of courage in his younger years, in his youth, elementary school-wise for America. And he goes to... So, like, primary school. He goes to... goes to camp, like an overnight camp. They do a test of courage, and the person he's with has the candle, because for whatever reason they're using candles instead of flashlights. And the person he's with dips, leaves to go scare the group ahead of them, and leaves him alone. He ends up getting lost, and he just sits where he is and waits for help. Well, after a couple hours, he ends up having to go look himself, and realizes when he gets back to camp that no one even noticed he was gone. That's traumatic as shit. Okay? Doesn't matter who you are, what you believe. That's traumatic as shit. And especially if you're a kid, that defines your entire being, and it does for him. Because he also can't walk away from being invisible. Okay, that lives with him. He sees it every day in the mirror. He can't see it. Can't unsee it. Okay, because he's invisible. And he's going to forever be invisible. I mean, his clothes are still visible and stuff, so he makes an effort to make sure that, people are aware of his presence, typically. But in this particular scenario, or because of how it was pointed out, it's shown very early on. It sets up my brain, at least, to start thinking, oh, it's a good thing we're seeing him now when he's more mature, because he's had to live with this for a very long period of time. I mean, he's lived for it since he was a kid. Like, he's lived with it since he was born. But he's had to live with it, since his existence. Okay? But he's actually had to grapple with this trauma for a very long time. And so, with his maturity, he has had to then deal with it in a very mature way. Because we end up finding out he finds out that day during the blackout dinner that he goes on with Shizuka, the blind girl, his blind soon-to-be wife. He finds out that he's scared of the dark. He didn't know that. And he didn't know that because he's lived in the city for a very long time. He didn't realize that these memories that were dredged up from the camp test of courage had caused him to have said trauma. Or traumatic fear. And so, because of that presentation of his character immediately, that it is something he's going to live with, that he does live with, and he experiences, allowed me to accept that his character is not flawless, and what he deals with is not as, say, is not so non-existent. Maybe not non-existent is the right word. Hang on. But isn't so nothing, if that makes sense. You know? He's not perfect man, basically. Is kind of what allowed me to think. Kind of experiencing that trauma with him and understanding what he'd gone through. And how he grapples with it as an invisible person, and why it's so important to him in certain aspects later on in another episode that he is seen. Why it's so important to him, or why he likes Shizuka so much, is because he is seen by her. I fell off the map. That's simple. He's seen by Shizuka, right? Which is why he loves her so much. And it's not the only reason, of course. She cares about him and he enjoys spending time with her and all that. But she sees him. The person who can't see at all can see him. Can care and see him with more care than the average person. Also, something got stuck in my throat. Should I? I don't have enough anything to do that. Okay, we're gonna go back and we're gonna get my stuff so I can level up. I didn't pop an incense. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of culminate all of that information more collectively, because I did not do very well when I was trying to do that for Shogun Showdown. Was basically TLDR. I know I should probably stop talking about this. The anime is more complex, then it leads on. There's more intrigue than just kind of, ooh, wholesome, invisible guy and blind girl who's cute and everything have cute, wholesome moments. It actually has more than that to it. Which I'm glad, because when I first saw it, I just kind of thought that. I thought, oh, wholesome anime, whatever. It'll either be good or it won't. Shoot. Let's circle around the regular way. Didn't I switch? I did. Ignites. So as long as my first shot's a go pick up that stuff. And then this, because that's going to be really helpful. Beyond all of that, the other stuff I want to talk about was other content creators I've been watching. Now, I've talked about in the 20 Minutes Till Dawn video, I watch podcasts a lot. I watch Trash Taste, Clueless. Typically watch. I like watching podcasts, because then I have the option to either have it on and just kind of have something I can see. Because I like pretending it's an actual conversation that I'm watching happen, rather like being a part of it parasocially. Obviously, I'm a person. I'm human. I fall victim to this too. I'm not immune just because I make my own videos. But yeah, I enjoy watching podcasts rather than listening, because like I can still listen, because I like having the option, basically, right? If I have the option to listen or watch, then I'd usually watch, but I can do both, or either is what I should be saying. I think I should just lock this guy down across. See if we can find all of these. The other one was like right here. It's gonna be somewhere else. saw it over there. But I'll check all the way around just so I'm not missing anything. There's gonna be 3 of these. Is this guy not over here? Well, this was a different thing. Okay. Is the other case over here? Did I have to kill those guys first to get it to spawn? I think there's a common theme with the cases being around crates. So I should probably look for the crates. So like look for collections of crates. Try to stay full health if I can. So the one I found, where was the one I found actually? I think it was back that way, so maybe they're closer to the beginning than I was expecting. My shoulder's acting up again because of how I'm sitting. That's annoying. Okay. So this is where I found the first one. That's one, I think? Nope. You would think. That's one. That's gotta be one. It's the right size and everything. No? Is there only one? No. I'm being played for a fool. And the other guy didn't spawn. Where's the other guy? Unless he did spawn, I just let him run out. Did he? If he did, he ran very far, very quickly. Where the hell is this chest? Is it further in? I don't know the spawn bounds for these chests and items. So I'm just gonna keep running around while I talk about stuff. So yeah, I watch Clueless, Trash Taste for podcast stuff. I do see clips of other podcasts, and I do occasionally feel the need to check them out. But to be honest, I try occasionally, and I'm just not interested. Because a lot of the topics from the clips are interesting because they're clips. Not really because I enjoy the podcast itself or what they do on the podcast. Whereas with Trash Taste, I enjoy Trash Taste because I enjoy learning about Japan. I talked at length about that in the 20 Minutes Till Dawn video. Pending that I make clips about that, just so that way you don't have to constantly go back to that video to know what I'm talking about. There's one. Where... Is the other one like in this collection right there? That's right there. God, that was so hard to find. There we go. And then I like watching Clueless because I enjoy the chemistry that Puffer, Grizzy, Droid, and Pezzy have. I more enjoy watching Droid and Grizzy than I enjoy watching Pezzy and Puffer. Not to say that I won't watch them. It's just I enjoy Grizzy and Droid more. Is he dead? He's not. Is he dead? Jesus, he really stuck it out. Divine is all the way at the top there. And then content creators I watch. So I'm gonna shout out some content creators. I don't watch them a lot, but I enjoy them. Is smaller creators here, which is my brother. I used to edit his videos. I don't anymore because I have too much. I have to work. I don't have enough free time to myself, let alone free time to edit or make these videos. So edit for myself even if I want to get real nitpicky about it. But in either case, where is it? It's right there. Okay, so they're trying to destroy it, so I should be trying to protect it. So that means the enemy that spawned attempting to destroy it before, or when I destroyed it last time, was not what I was supposed to do. So then there was an enemy that probably spawned that I was supposed to defeat. There it is. Thank you. You. I don't. He's over here. Manifestation. Alright. This. Now, something else. Right, so my brother, Kodashra VT. Yeah, he streams. He's currently streaming right now. Today's Sunday? No, today's Monday, and he's streaming today. I don't know his schedule off the top of my head. He does stream very often. Not quite daily, but pretty often. And then another streamer that I watch, or that I do watch every now and then. I'm in their community pretty predominantly, in their Discord specifically, is what just hit me. Jesus. Is a creator called Anxious Leaf. They are a VTuber. Or she is a VTuber. I don't know why I said they. Or why I said it like that. She's a VTuber who predominantly enjoys Kingdom Hearts. And she has a list of her favorite games on the Discord. You'll see it when you try to join. But let's see, what can I name off the top of my head? Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. She enjoys Japanese RPGs. Lately, she was on a kick for Arknight's Enfield. You'll see those videos on her channel, a couple of VODs. And then another channel, which I had forgotten to talk about in a couple different videos where I talked about channels, or smaller channels that I am involved with, I guess is the way to put it, is a channel called EP Studios, or EPTV. Both are run by the same person, a friend of mine from school. They take a lot of time making those videos to get the right quality of narration, scripting, and I suggest you check them out. They do a lot of hard work to make those videos good, and they've already got a very large following, but they're a friend of mine, and I want to give them the shout out and I want to give them the shout out, and I want to give them the props they deserve. This, because they do work very hard to ensure that the videos that come out are as good as they are. So highly recommend them. Get this ammo. Actually, I'll check this first and I'll get the ammo. This is another of those. I'll do this. This guy's gonna have ammo. Nope. 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 Gonna take 2 shots anyway. Okay, and now I'll let this start up here, which I will head up and do. A lot of loose ammo. Do I have the... I don't have the feathers for that. Okay. There's a chest over here? Is it just a regular chest? Can I get feathers? Nope, it's a supply key chest. Oh, I did get a supply key. Gold. F32. I can open the divine chest now. I don't really want to, but I can. Maybe I do the tower first. I don't know which is more dangerous, the tower or the secret area. The secret area is more dangerous for me because I'm just not intelligent. I make poor decisions. Take the last heal because I have not been getting healing at all. Maybe I'll do the secret area because I need to get my stuff back. I will go up here and get some more max health and hopefully deal with this without having to, without taking damage. Increase my health as a whole. Wait, is he down? Are they down here? Okay. Right, so yeah, EP TV, EP Studios, whichever you wanna call them by. Check out the channels. Because it's a two-man team over there. I don't know. I think it's a two-man team. Pretty sure it's a two-man team. I don't know if they've enlisted any helpers. But like I said, great props. Check them out. And like I also said earlier, check out Anxious Leaf. She takes a lot of time out of her day to stream. And in my opinion, she does a very good job making clips and shorts and doing all that good jazz. So, highly recommend all of them. I should put that there because of what's happening here. Nope. This. Oh, I dropped essence. Damn it. I don't even need that. Nope. Great clear. I think something dropped. Let's see if I can get my shit. Why? Oh. Oh my god, I used the double jump there! I got my shit though, and I think Basilisk is leveled up, so I'll get the second Mysterium. Okay, I talked for about 10 minutes, so we're gonna try to go to an hour 20 here. Just to make sure that that I'm given the appropriate painted tooth. Really? I got the painted tooth before I got Basilisk up? What's Basilisk at? 41. What's the first Mysterium? Third crit. That is going to take a while. What's the Shadow Orb that I have right now? Collect herbs on the Island of the Dam. I'm almost there. I need to collect 7. God, I hate everything. I need to collect 7 herbs. Shouldn't take that long. I'm just bad. I've been watching Psych. You guys already know that. I mean, if you don't, check out the last couple Vampire Survivors videos. I've been playing, or not playing, I've been watching a lot of Psych. I reviewed Psych Season 5 and Season 6. In the Season 5 video, I think 2 Vampire Survivors Power Hours ago. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. Nope. Oh my god, I'm overcomplicating this so bad. Jesus. That was bad. Map. We are coming around this way. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Last couple Rogue-lite Power Hours have been... Damn it. Last couple Vampire Survivors Rogue-lite Power Hours, Vampire Survivors Saturdays, I've been talking about Psych. Specifically because I've been binging that show quite a bit, and I got very far in. I reviewed Season 5 and Season 6. I really enjoyed Season 5. Wait, no. I really enjoyed Season 6. I did not enjoy Season 5. I think. I enjoyed the most recent season that I watched, that I completed, so that's Season 6. I'm on Season 7. Right? Pretty sure I'm on Season 7. How is that not a crit? You're gonna lie to me like that? At least lie to my face. Where is last? Yeah, because Season 5 felt like a departure. Didn't feel quite as like clean and clear as it probably could have been. Maybe I just let this guy run away, because he runs there and then he runs up. I'm gonna look around and see if... Try to look, like, you know, really comb through this. Make sure I'm really not missing it. Because last time it was, like, sitting right there. I missed it. Oh, where? Not there. It's right there. Okay, that didn't give me anything. This is gonna give me anything? Some divine essence. That was not a shot, I'm gonna be honest. I completely missed that 100%. Look, that's the guy that will be running away in a minute here. Where? See, like, he just runs away. Okay. He's not running away. Why are you not running away? Why are you not doing what you always do? Wait. I just realized. Oh, because I fell off. Okay, no shit, I'm not gonna have frickin' whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna get mandraked. Fell off the map. Well, I'm out of ammo. Except for this. Okay. How close did that get me? So now I just need to get activations. Which shouldn't take particularly a long while. And I got that now. Okay. Where's this last fucking chest? So the first one was there. The other one's got to be over here somewhere. told myself I'm gonna comb through this finally, and then I'm gonna walk past it. That's 100% something I would do. Well, after I do this, I'm just gonna get some ammo. I'm gonna go into the catacombs to get my shit. Get ammo so I can use this down there and not play like an idiot. Which I know is my brand, but it's not my brand, but it's a very strong denominator to events that go on this channel. Where? It's such a specific looking box. You'd think this would be way easier to find. It's so hard to miss most of the time. I'm going to completely miss it. There is one more, yeah. So there's 3 total. They're usually pretty plain view. They're not hidden typically. They're not like super hidden. Typically in plain view. There was one like back here one time. Like during that first look through. Maybe it's in like one of the boats. Oh, no, that's the second one that I found. 1, 2. Where's the third? Is it sitting somewhere super obvious? Like on a lip somewhere. Leave a timestamp in a comment where it is. Because I'll be honest, I'm about to just dip. Spent too long looking for it. First one was back there, the next one was right there. Both in plain view. Or this one wasn't in plain view. It was easy to interact with. This one was in plain view, right next to the guy. Where is the last one? Am I trolling? Am I rage baiting? Where the fuck? Don't see it. Can't pass this. It's gonna be somewhere so obvious, I'm gonna be so mad. But I don't see it. And that first chest did not give me, literally did not give me anything. So I'm just gonna look for herbs. Take one last look around for where I think it could be. And call it. It looks like that. Crosshatch chest. Rusted. Green and orange. Is it in the little cove bit? Where the guy usually spawns? It is. Oh, course I couldn't find it. Alright. We're gonna do speedrun tech. Boom. There's a couple other guys. I just saw them spawn. Or saw the little red. I wonder, does this count as collecting an herb? Eating that? No it doesn't. So what does that mean? Is there like another chest somewhere that I can open? Doesn't feel like it. Because the enemies don't drop anything. Your chest that spawns over here. I don't know. Fuck it. Just keep collecting random herbs. Matchsticks out of 11. For mysterious obelisking. Thank you, Obelisk. The not tormentor. Oop. Saw that for like half a second. What do we got? 3 more herbs. I'll probably find 3. I'm gonna go up, then go down. Maybe the strat is to wait to do the obelisk. Or like do the obelisk and then wait to collect. It's probably the play. Oh, the torches help with killing enemies. It's just a gate for support damage. I see. Keep collecting. No, oh, you suck. Arcana. This. Map. Okay. We have ammo for sniper. We're gonna save it for this. Where is it? There it is. Where? Oh. You spawned closest, my guy. God damn it. So close. There we go. Now I need ammo for that. Got some ammo. Where the... what guys? Oh, right. I went up and then down. Now, immunity swap. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just sit up there. Try to hit that with this. Then we're gonna go through there. Ooh. I think I already looked at that. Maiden's hair, divine essence, cool, cool, cool. Reload this so I have it for down there. Get this Witchfire closer, get this divine essence to wherever I fucking saw it. There it is. Now we go up. I have almost 30. I see the enemy and I could go fight them, but I'm not going to. Because it is difficult enough to do this. Okay, so let's use this weapon. We're gonna Iron Cross the second batch. So, fire. Get that started. Get that going. Okay, now ranged. Get my freaking shit back. Bang. The other guy. Cool. Get them to spawn. Red. Red. Oh, hi. Bitch. Heal. Get some of this. That's a headshot. That was a headshot. I refuse. Where the fuck? Get across! And I already mandraked. Oh, I should have just left. Why didn't I just leave? Oh, we're at an hour 10. We're going for an hour 20. Go see if I can upgrade this. Probably can't, because Yep, I need more usage. But I did complete the third Mysterium, but I haven't escaped with anything, so I don't have any money to use on getting another third Mysterium. Which one was these? Severed Ear. Reloading releases Shockwave. Right, because it speeds up my reload speed. Fuck it. I have an extra, basically. Shockwave. It inflicts decay. What does this one do currently? Store missing health. Just whatever it does. Fuck it. Let's try that out for a little bit. Because I don't like Blood of Banshee, and this one's fine, but it's not really a whole lot of anything. So let's try this. Try Decay. I don't think I've used Decay at all. I don't think I have a weapon that does Decay. Ooh, almost forgot to do Incense. Then I still need to collect 3 herbs. Alright, the last run. Is there anything else I could talk about? You fuck. Get over here. I've been feeling myself with like the post-commentary videos. Like I've been genuinely enjoying them. Like enjoying doing them. Because I feel like I can take more time to talk and just play the game, playing the game. So what I will say is for Shogun Showdown, I think I'm going to continue with post-commentary so that way I can just heavily focus on the game rather than overcomplicating it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this. Do this right now. Get my shit. Almost no health. Fuck it. Did that drop health? We're getting nailed right now. Heal. Why am I still sliding? Because I'm trying to walk. Okay. I have this. 1, 2. It's 3 shots, so jump down. Up. Crit. Just doesn't need to be a crit kill, it just needs to be a crit. I just need to get over there. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Oh my god. Search. Collect. Am I collecting? I'm not collecting. Jesus. Should not have burned through all my shit like that. No, but it's with like all of the least amount of shit that we've had. Get the madness out. I shouldn't be maddest. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Really giving me a fucking heart attack with that one. Is it just the two? Yeah. Got all of my shit. And it's open for 40 seconds. Can I get up there in time? Maybe. Do I want to get up there is the question. I'll swoop down. I'll go do this first and then hit around the corner. Do I have... I don't have any feathers. Great bolt. I see enemies off in the distance that way. Health boost. The more max ammo I get, the more healing I have. Okay. Go up this way. See a divine. What was I going to talk about? Right, I'm going to do more post commentary because I feel comfortable doing that. Because if I play a game and I'm just focusing on playing the game, I feel like I present better. It also makes it easier for me to pre-record. Live commentary for obviously for like Witchfire and things of that nature, like Witchfire and 20 Minutes Till Dawn, Bollock's Pit. Those will all stay the same. But Shogun Showdown requires way too much focus for me to do live commentary in the same way that I do these other videos, unfortunately. That should have been a fucking crate, you know it. Where? Fuck. Fuck. So where are the herbs at? I haven't been actively looking for them, but I probably should have been. Where are the herbs? Right, so how are we doing? 3 more activations, so I need 9 crits? Is that correct? I think that's the correct math. 3, so like 2 reloads? Right? Or 1 reload? So like 1... Wait for them to spawn. Okay. 2... I missed. 3... I missed. Okay. This should be easier. 1, 2, 3... Now I'm just gonna reload. I can't. I don't have enough ammo. Okay. I need more ammo, then I can do it again. I didn't even realize I picked up a thing. Okay, I need 3 shots. Is there ammo? There is ammo. This way. Going back to the hermitorium with so much fucking ammo. Not ammo, so much gear. Okay. So far, 1, 2. Does that count? Does not count. How many? One. One, 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 one. Spawn these guys. What? Bitch. Oh. That had to have counted. It did. Great. Still looking for herbs, which I'm not seeing anywhere. Ignition. Yes. And I'm not doing the divine chest. I'm only going this way to do the side stuff over there, and then we're leaving. And that's going to be the end of this video. Where? Last manifestation, extra bolts. Don't have any healing. Go over here, just collect all of this. Okay, I'm not gonna spend that long doing it. I'm gonna kill the dude. I'm gonna look for all the regular spots. And then I'm gonna leave if I don't find the third one. Because I'm probably gonna find two. If I don't find the third, I'm dipping. This one is in plain view. Okay. So that's the first one. And then... second one. Do they spawn up there? No, it's just madness. Wait, what? Okay. Now the last little sweep. Checking the little cubby hole. Yep. Wait here for a second. Okay. Actually. Dang. It's like, what does that mean? I mean, there's another thing in that hole? Like something new gonna appear right here? No. Something at the end here? Like a box? Or something? Something like in the mist over here? Where the screen gets real finicky? Something like that. Like right over here. Nope. I don't know what it wants, what it thinks it's giving me, but... Oh, you bitch. You almost had me there. Well, I don't think I mandraked, so... Where's the guy? Is he over here? He is. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I'm out of ammo. Okay, he's running away. I want to see where he goes. So he disappears off the map as like an enemy. Wondering if maybe killing him is a waste. Was I supposed to chase him again? Was I not supposed to kill him there? Was I supposed to walk up to him and talk to him or something? Because he didn't react when I was shooting him. Normally, it doesn't matter what distance, he always, like, freaks out. I'll experiment with that again in a later video. This one's over, though, because I'm way too close to dying, and I've gone on for way too long. We didn't even get 30 Divine Essence. Well, there was also that madness that I skipped, but we don't talk about that. Boom. 124,000 Witchfire. That should have been more, technically, but or could have been more if I wasn't dumb. But let's go shape up Basilisk, see what it's got. Blood. And we're so close to another level up. Let's see what we can get here. We only need, how much do we need? 48. 49. There we go. I'll save the rest for later. And do we have enough gold for another third Mysterium? We do. Let's level up Basilisk. Or no, not Basilisk, Hailstorm. Okay, what's this do? Consecutive critical hits, decrease zoom and flinch, and increase handling and bullet bending. Mistakes or reloading reset the buff. Oh, so like shooting a boss. Not a boss. Maybe some bosses. Just shooting enemies that have long crit times, or long amounts of time where I can crit. I'm also just gonna get this, just so it's the fucking things away. Or also works against major enemies. Oh, so like if I get hit, I can freeze him out, and I did not care about this. The painted tooth again. So, okay. That's going to be the end. I don't know if I have a thumbnail with the crossbow, but I don't have a lot of thumbnails facing this way. So we're gonna... hang on. Call him just so he's a bit more visible. Go like this. Crouch. No, not crouch. Just go like that. Okay, this will be the thumbnail. Thanks for watching. That's not what I wanted. I want normal hidden. There we go. Okay. That's going to be the end of the Rogue-lite Power Hour for Witchfire Wednesday. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to play for the community video for Thursdays. Otherwise, we're just going to keep playing what we usually play. It's Sunday, or we're past Sunday now, so the video coming out on Thursday is going to be Balatro. I wait until the Sunday that I typically don't upload anything to announce whether or not, or to figure out whether or not there's going to be a community video, because I wait for all the other videos to have kind of, you know, like basically Witchfire Wednesday, and then whatever comes out Monday, Tuesday, I let those all come out, and then I decide whether it's best to whether or not we're gonna have a community video, because if there's no comments or nothing in the Discord, then I don't bother, and I just do the regular rotation. I will say there's something I want to enact that I completely forgot about again, forgot to mention last couple uploads, is I think I'm gonna do 20 minutes till dawn Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday are all locked. If there's going to be a Vampire Survivors video, it's going to be on Saturday. If there's going to be a 20 Minutes Till Dawn video, it's going to be on Tuesday. If there's going to be a Witchfire video, it's going to be on Wednesday. Okay? Tuesday, 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Wednesday, Witchfire. Saturday, Vampire Survivors. Monday and Thursday are going to be the only days where we cycle out games. Those games are going to be Ball X Pit, Balatro, and Shogun Showdown for now until I figure out if I want to add a new game to the cycle. Maybe Into the Breach, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. With that in mind, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's a game you want me to play for the community video. Let me know if you want edited videos back. Let me know how you're feeling with the Vampire Survivors videos. Let me know if you like the post-commentary videos. Just anything. Talk about anything. And I will see you guys next time.